Hey guys, good morning. This is my morning video for Tuesday. God, what is it, the 7th? 8th? I'm not even sure what day. It's Tuesday though. Destination today is Valparaiso. Yesterday was kind of a quiet day. Met a lot of really good people. Nothing really extreme. I had made it to a campground, which I miscalculated kind of what the environment there was going to be like. I thought it was going to be like a vacation resort area, but it's not. Wasn't that at all. Still met a few good people. Made my way back in the town of Hannah and met Brett and Gail, the owners of the Hannah Hub, and spent some time in the afternoon with them. Went back to the campground, got my backpack, and dodged a crazy rainstorm, hailstones, everything. Literally by only about 20 minutes, which is pretty fortunate. And then Gail and Brett were kind enough to arrange a place for me to stay dry and get some sleep last night, so I did that. I'm off on my way today. Some of the challenges today, if you could look ahead down the street, right now at 6:30 or so, or not quite 6:30, a lot of fog. It's going to burn off for sure, so I just got to be safe till it starts to burn off. The other challenge for me today is I'm going to be on the new 30, the bypass, the 4-laner. So the challenge with that is that there's not a lot of interactions, not a lot of engagement with folks, because they're just zipping by at 70 miles an hour. The good news is that I am getting closer towards big city Chicago, which means there's a lot more commerce, and I'm not going to be going 18-20 miles without seeing a gas station or a McDonald's, so I usually kind of go in and be my own hype man there. Had a really nice article done for me by Jamie at the Plymouth paper. Gentleman called me yesterday from a paper up in Valparaiso, where I'm heading today, and asked me to reach out to him as I get closer to town. He'd like to talk with me a little bit. I had a few people say, hey, to reach out to my friend here in Valpo, and maybe they can help you out. And I reached out to a couple last night, but unfortunately, they have their own lives and circumstances, so they helped me with some points of reference, but don't really have anywhere lined up to stay yet, but I rarely do. Trying to think what else we got. I think I tried to keep you guys updated yesterday with some of the events of the night before and going on. There were a few people sitting on mail little Jace out his Blue Angel airplane to you guys. Thank you both so much. I already told Dustin to keep an eye out for it. He was really excited. In fact, he sent me a picture last night of little Jace doing he told him how to do the I love you sign, so he sent me a picture doing the I love you sign, which was really cool. He was a good little fella. And really that's about it today. So I'm heading up to Valpo. I don't have any words of sage wisdom today. I just know that I met a lot of people last night, and it was nice to share the point to thumb message. And that's kind of what I'm looking forward to going forward. Not so much about me and the walk, but the message of pointing the thumb, and let's blow that up, and let's blow up the ability to raise money for these very special charities. Trying to think what else we got going on here. I was without service a lot last night, including this morning. Very frustrating. So if for some reason I get blown up with emails or messages later, I did not respond to you, I apologize. The thing you guys can do for me, I was waiting to hear back from one gentleman. I saw he did leave me a voicemail, but I didn't get it until I got to go play it. But he was going to give me some information about possibly arranging myself kind of with what I hope to be is a nice meeting with some folks at a church in inner Chicago, but I gotta get some updates on that. I also got some contacts for Chicago I gotta reach out to probably later today. Now that I'm only a few days out and probably have a little bit better idea, what and when I'll be there, because I didn't want to call people. They have schedules to make and have them say, well, when are you going to be here? And I didn't really have an answer, and I don't know what part of Chicago. I got to sit down and evaluate that today. But I reached out to you guys as well. I mentioned a big help would be not only reaching out to the Chicago media, but also the St. Louis media as well, and also any friends or contacts you may have to let them know I'll be on my way. Because like I said, even though I'll be in Chicago, if all goes as planned, today's Tuesday, by Thursday, I'll be in St. Louis, another large city in our country, on Monday. So if you guys can want to help me out and kind of reach out to the St. Louis folks, I greatly appreciate it. I also spoke to somebody from the Route 66 Association, but I'm looking to speak with maybe some people from the local chapters. My idea, I'm getting real close to the highway here, so let me slow down for a minute so they see me and I don't have to have the background noise. A couple of ideas I have about dealing with the wild, wild west here, because there's so much space between areas to stop. Again, my goal is my journey is about meeting people and telling their story. It's not about walking every step of the way. So if I'm going to walk 3 days and meet nobody, there's no sense in that. So in particular, places like New Mexico, Arizona, two thoughts I had was maybe there's somebody that knows their state inside and out and is proud of it and wants to maybe kind of drive me from, through the desolate parts and drop me off in a big city. Like, let's take New Mexico, for example. I don't think, maybe it's Albuquerque that's on the way. Maybe they pick me up on one side and drop me off in Albuquerque, but along the way they show me all the things that are great about New Mexico, so I can still take folks on that journey. Or this one I thought would be really cool. I have to assume there's a lot of people heading out west with RVs and campers. I don't know how to get them lined up for this because I don't really have dates yet. But I thought, how cool would it be, maybe, if some family was going across the country on their RV or camper, and somehow we kind of hooked it up that, they pull over roadside one night. I still do my walking, but I hook up with them, and I get to spend the day getting to know them, get to learn about them, sharing the message, and it'd be one thing they put in their travel guide that, hey, while they were, heading out to the Grand Canyon or out to Vegas or wherever they were heading, I met this guy and spent the night with him, and shared the point the thumb mantra. So I just don't know how to get a large group in mass to arrange for that. So any thoughts you guys have would be appreciated. I love you guys. It's a quick message today. I'm about to hit the highway here with this nasty ass fog, but I got to head up to the Valpo, and we're on our way. So I love you guys. Kira, Grace, Landon, be good, buddy. All right, I love you guys. School starts soon. You guys got vacation next week. I'll be with you every step of the way. Thanks for staying in touch with me. I love you guys. Take care.